What's up, YouTube? We are back continuing our Principles of Economics mini-series, our 10 principles based on Greg Mankiw's work. So today we're on part 5, where we're talking about how trade can make everyone better off. So how can trade make everyone better off? Well, the section principle basically says that trade benefits all parties. It provides satisfaction for buyers and it provides profit for sellers. So as we've talked about in earlier sections, we've talked about how buyers want satisfaction by finding a price point that keeps them happy, and we found that sellers want to find a price point that keeps their trade profitable. It keeps them in business. It allows them to continue their daily business of trade. So trade can benefit all parties when someone who is a buyer is satisfied with the price that they're purchasing an item at, and when sellers are able to make a profit off of the item that's being sold. So trade can be beneficial. If you've played Path of Exile and you've read Reddit threads or forum threads or complaint threads of people whining about trade in PoE, the reality is trade actually can make everyone better off. Unless you play solo self-found, if you're playing in a trade league, then chances are you've probably flipped some of your orbs in order to make purchases. You've probably bought or sold uniques. You've probably bought or sold divination cards. You've probably participated in rotations or in lab carries. Like, trade is a really good thing. Trade can make everyone better off, both the buyer and the seller. So trade also allows for specialization because of this. So sellers can specialize in something that's constantly going to make them profit, where they can repeat that process over and over and over again in order to maximize their profit and in order to be able to maximize their reliability by studying the things that they are doing business in, such that if there's a dip in their market, they can make an adjustment to that. Whereas if you are trying to, let's say, rather than be specialized, if you're trying to be a jack of all trades and make sales, well, then markets may move that you're not paying attention to or that you can't keep up with, and so then your profit margin actually goes down. So trade allows for specialization because you've got buyers that are looking for things and you've got sellers that are able to constantly provide them the things that they're looking for, which is a really, really good thing. This is typified in Path of Exile by people running burial chambers. So there is a section of the economy in Path of Exile that is totally dedicated to farming the Doctor, which is a divination card that can be turned in for a headhunter. The headhunter, of course, is one of the chase uniques in Path of Exile that everybody always talks about. As soon as you probably heard about Path of Exile, you've pretty soon heard about the headhunter and how amazing an item it is. So that particular slice of the economy means that there are always people looking to buy burial chamber maps because that's where the Doctor card can drop. It also means that there are going to always be people willing to sell burial chamber maps because they don't want to run them, but they know there's a segment of the market that will. It also means that there's another segment of the market that's going to specialize in purchasing Doctor cards and flipping them to sell them to other people who are trying to finish their headhunter. And it also means that there are going to be people who are looking to purchase those cards because there's somebody out there always trying to finish off their headhunter. Maybe they're a couple cards short, or maybe they simply have the currency on hand, but they don't want to take the time to farm burial chambers. So trade allows for this specialization, and that's actually a really, really good thing. So think about this in your own life. What's trade in your own life that there's specialization and that it's actually a good thing? So the first off, did you build your own home? I live in a beautiful home with my family, with my kids, and with my wife. We did not build this home. Now, some people did. My wife's grandparents built their own home. I have several friends back from where I'm from that had built their own homes, or generations past had built their own homes. But chances are you probably didn't build your own home. Chances are you probably had a construction company or someone else had a construction company build your home, someone that was specialized and was capable of building your own home. It allowed for a market such that we said there's going to be buyers in a home and there's going to be people that are able to build homes and then sell them. So that allows for specialization. The second thing is, did you grow, harvest, and butcher your own food today? So this one just always makes me laugh. Like, did you grow your vegetables that you're eating today? Did you raise up your animals that you're then eating for meat? Did you grow your fruit that you're going to enjoy today? Like, did you grow and butcher and cultivate all of your own food? Or did you rely on going to a marketplace, to a trade hub, to a retail store in order to purchase the food that you're wearing? Someone else is specialized in making and producing and planting and harvesting fruits, vegetables, and raising up livestock for butchering purposes, well, those people are specialized in that trade and they make profits off of it. You and I are purchasers, we're consumers of that. And lastly, do you manufacture your own tools? So did you put together your own computer? Maybe you did actually assemble it, but did you manufacture all of the parts that go into it? Okay, I think I've beaten this to death, but the point is that trade actually makes everyone better off when there is satisfaction for buyers and profit for sellers. So the takeaway is, when you're trading, find the benefit that makes everyone better off. So if you're looking to make a quick flip and you want currency very quickly, you can simply sell something at the cheapest price point and be happy with that. If you want to make the most amount of money possible off of your trade flip, but you're not willing to, but you are willing to wait a while, then maybe you price it a little bit higher and you wait out the market. Find the benefit that makes everyone better off. If you're flipping an item or a unique, look and see, hey, what are popular builds that use this unique? Are there particular socket colors that maybe are used? Is my weapon or item that I'm selling, is it fully socketed and fully linked? That's something that some people, when they're looking to buy a unique, they go, oh yeah, these two are the same rolls, but this one already has its sockets the right color and the right links for the build that I'm using, so I'm going to purchase that one instead. So when trading, find the benefit that makes everyone better off. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more Principles of Economics right here in Bank of Exile at G3.